Oh, hello, great readers. I'm Belchan.
I'm Nimakung.
I'm Banchan.
In this class, I'll read to all of you a part of the Iliad of Homer.
As.
Ah.
The Iliad of Homer. Theodore Buckley. Chap, 1666. Suppliant as he stood, his heavenly hand restrained the flux of blood. He drew the dolos from the wounded part, and breathed the spirit in his rising heart. Rent by art divine, the hero stands, and owns the assistance of immortal hands. First to the fight his native troops he warms, then loudly calls on Troy's vindictive arms. With impulse strides he stalks from place to place. Now fires a Jenner, now Polydamas. One is next, and Hector Iacists, inflaming thus the rage of all their hosts. Both thoughts, regardless chief, thy breast employ, or too forgetful of the friends of Troy, those generous friends, who, from their country far, breathe their brave souls out in another's war. See, wherein does the great Sopran lies, in action valiant, and in counsel wise, who guarded right, and kept his people free, to all his sins lost, and lost to thee, stretched by Patroclus on yonder plains. O save from hostile rage his loved remains. O let not Greece his conquered trophies boast. He spoke, each leader in his grief partook. Toil, at the loss, through all her legions shook, transfixed with deep regret. At once his country's blur, and their own, a chief, a host of heroes, and outchin them all. Fight. They rush on. First Hector seeks the foes, and with superior vengeance greatly glows. But o'er the dead the fierce Patroclus stuns, and rousing Ajax, roused the listening bands. The heroes, the men, be what you were before, or weigh the great occasion any more. The chief who taught our lofty walls to yield lies pale in death, extended on the field. To God his body Troy in numbers flies. 'Tis half the glory to maintain our prize. Aced, strip his arms, the slaughter round him spread. The heroes kindle at his fierce command, the martial squadrons close on either hand. Here Troy endlessly charge with loud alarms. The Iliad and Greece, plus their arms. With horrid shouts they circle round the slain. The clash of armour rings o'er all the plain. Great Jove, to swell the horrors of the fight. O'er the fierce armies pours pernicious night, and Trantis and confounds the warring hosts, his fate ennobling with a crowd of ghosts. Now Greece gives way, and great Epicus falls, a Gaclusan, from Bedium's lofty walls, to Peleus, and the silver-footed dame. Now sent to Troy, Achilles arms to aid, he pays due vengeance to his kinsman's shade. soon as his luckless hand had touched the dead, a rock's large fragment thundered on his head. His shattered helm, and stretched to moor the slain. Fierce to the van of fight Patroclus came, and like an eagle darting at his game, sprung on the Trojan and the Lycian bent. What grief thy heart, what fury urged thy hen, O generous Greek, when with full vigour thrown, at Sthenelus flew the weighty stone, which sunk him to the dead. One Troy, that armed, drew back, and Hector learned to fear, for as an able hand a lance king throw, or at the lists, or at the fighting foe. So far the Trojans from their lines retired, till Glaucus drowned, all the rest inspired. Then Bathocles fell beneath his rage, the only hope of Chalcon's trembling age. Wide o'er the land was stretched his large domain, with stately seats, and riches blessed in vain. Then, bold with ease, the flying Lycians Glaucus met and slew, pierced through the bosom with a sudden wound. He fell, and falling made the fields resound, their chains sorrow for their heroes slain. With conquering shouts the Trojans shake the plain, and proud to spoil the dead, the Greeks oppose, an iron circle round the carcase grows. Then brave Laganus resigned his breath, dispatched by Mary into the shades of death. On Ida's holy hill he made abode, the priest of Jove, and honoured like his god. Between the joiner the javelin went, the soul, exhaling, shoot at the vent. His spear one ease at the victor threw, he stooping forward from the death withdrew. The lance's Tarmus o'er his covering shield, and trembling struck, and rooted in the field. There yet scarce spent, it quivers on the plain, sent by the great one ease in vain, and skilled in dancing to dispute the prize. My sparrow, the destined passage had it found. O valiant leader of the Dardan host, strong as you are, 'tis mortal force you trust, and our mistral may stretch thee in the dust. And if to this my lance thy fate be given, vain are thy vows, success is still from heaven. Fate, instant, sends thee down to Pluto's coast. Mine is the glory, with words to combat, all befits the brave, not empty boast the sons of Troy repel. Your swords must plunge them to the shades of hell. To speak beseems the cancel, in glorious action. They said, Patroclus to the battle flies, bright Merion follows, and new shouts arise. Shields, helmets rattle, as the warriors close, and thick and heavy sounds the storm of blows, as through the shrilling vale, or mountain ground, the labours of the woodman's axe resound. Blows following blows are heard re-echoing wide, while crackling first fell on every side. This echoed all the fields with loud alarms. So fell the warriors, and so wrung their arms. Now great Sopton on the Cindy shore, his heavenly form defaced with dust and gore. and stuck with darts by warring hero shed. Mazin distinguished from the vulgar dead. His long disputed course the chiefs enclose. On every side the busy combat grows. The buzzing flies. A persevering train. Insistent swarm. And chased return again. Chap viewed the combat with a stern survey. And eyes that flashed intolerable day. Fixed on the field his sight. The vengeance due. And meditates the fates. Whether to urge their prompt effect. The force of Hector to Patroclus full. This instancy his short-lived trophies won. And stretch him breathless on his slaughtered son. To be continued.